Hi, my name is Allison, and I'm a physical therapist with a passion for the treatment of osteoporosis and fracture prevention. And this is Nora. She's going to be helping me demonstrate some of these exercises. As we age, our bodies change in strength, flexibility, structure, and overall function. And the goal of these exercises is to show you some things that you can do at home safely to manage these conditions. So obviously, when you're training your balance, you want to challenge yourself without actually falling over, and that becomes really tricky. First things first, if you have any dizziness or problems with that, you need to get that checked out by your doctor to make sure that these aren't coming from any bigger issues, such as a stroke or something like that. But you want to find the position that's going to challenge your balance the very most. We always stand in a corner when balance training, especially if you do have dizziness issues, because if you're just holding on to something in front of you, you're not retraining your balance. And if you're standing in a corner and you lose your balance, well, you can reach out on both sides and you won't fall down. There's 3 systems of balance. You've got your eyes, your feet, and your inner ear. Your eyes will tell you if something's getting closer or further away. You might be losing your balance. Your feet give you that position sense. Your inner ear will tell you kind of where you are in space. So these exercises are designed to challenge all 3 systems of balance. You want to pick the position that works the best for you. I want you to have your feet apart first. This is the most basic position. She is standing in a corner, and shoulder width is fine. But if you do tend to lose your balance, the wider the better. And the first exercise, you're just going to stand there, arms across your chest, or if you're home alone, you can have your hands ready to catch yourself. And you're going to stand there for 30 seconds, and Nora can do this no problem. The next exercise, what we're going to do is get a little bit of challenge for that inner ear. So she's going to turn her head left and right 10 times. Now this is meant to be done slowly, and the bigger you can move your head, the better it's going to be. If you're going quick and fast, that's going to stimulate too much and you could lose your balance or fall. So this range of motion is great on her. And if you do have a stiff neck, only go as far as you can comfortably go. And the third exercise, head's going to be going up like she's looking at the ceiling and down like she's looking at the floor. And again, 10 times for those. To make it more challenging, we're going to take out the eyes of this component. So she's going to close her eyes and stand there 30 seconds. And she's doing really well, and she's ready to catch herself if needed. So now, with your eyes closed, I want you to turn your head left and right. And that'll be 10 times as well. And then once she's done 10 of those, she'll nod her head up and down 10 times. And that looks perfect. Obviously, this wasn't a challenge for Nora. You can open your eyes. This was not a challenge for Nora because her balance is really good. So if it's you and you're trying to figure out what position you need to be in and you're not quite sure, you want to pick 6 of these exercises in any position, and you want to pick one that challenges you but you do not lose your balance with. As you start getting better balance, you can start working your way down this list. And if you're still not sure, I suggest you get seen by a skilled physical therapist, someone who can look at the way you're walking and look at your balance and make sure that you're not going to fall. Now the next position, she's going to have her feet all the way together. This narrows the base of support and makes it a little bit more challenging. So she's standing there, arms across her chest, or if she's home alone, ready to catch herself on the wall. And she can stand there, steady, count to 30, eyes open. And she's not having any issue with this. Now, Nora, I want you to turn your head left and right 10 times. And again, she's not losing her balance. So she would go up and down 10 times next. Good. And then the kicker, the next one, we take out the eye component, the visual component. So close your eyes and try and stand steady without losing your balance. Now this brings up a good point. She can always touch the wall, but if she were home alone, we might have a chair or a counter in front of her, something that she can hold on to just in case. But I really do like that if she were to lose her balance from left, right, or backwards, she's covered. Okay, turn your head left and right. Good, and up and down. Now, when you are standing in the corner, you want to make sure you're not touching it, but it needs to be close enough to you. So give yourself a little practice when you're at home trying these. Okay, good. You can open your eyes. The next position is just getting more and more narrow at the base of support is called half tandem. When I say the word tandem, think tightrope. But this is halfway, so the heel of one foot is in the arch of the other. And real narrow base of support. And she's going to try and stand there steady with her eyes open, which she can do. So we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Turn your head left and right slowly. Now, as this gets more difficult, you'll find that you want to turn your head slower so that the speed of your head motion is not causing you to lose your balance. And up and down 10 times. And you see her start to sway a little bit. That's normal, and it's a good challenge for her. Now, this may be a little bit too difficult, but I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I'm going to stand close just in case. You can touch the wall if you need to. There you go. And so start to close your eyes again. And obviously, if this is what she had to do to keep herself upright in this position, I would not send her home doing these. I think we would do the eyes closed with the feet together instead of in half tandem. But we can go ahead and demonstrate for purposes of demonstration only. Turn your head left and right. And then she will go up and down also. Again, don't add the head movements in. If you can't stand in this position with your eyes closed steady without moving your head, do not add the nodding or the head turns in. This is strictly for demonstration. And then the last position, we would repeat all of those exercises, standing steady, eyes open, head turns and head nods. In that full tandem position, remember tandem, tightrope, so she's standing like this with her eyes open, and she can do this one really well. And if she can get 30 seconds with it, then we'd add the head turns in nice and slow. And it's a big challenge because that base of support is really narrow. And then up and down. And then again, we would do these with eyes closed, but we already know how she does in the half tandem, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. And so thank you.